Hello guys. So the UPSC result 2021 came yesterday, October 29th, and most of you would have not been able to clear this exam. So we have been getting messages since yesterday, like this was my third attempt, this was my final attempt, this was my first attempt. There are all kinds of students, and failure is part of this exam. We have already told you before the exam also that be ready for failure, expect the unexpected. And UPSC, as usual, have done the unexpected also and have done weird questions also. And many of you, I know, you would have even crossed the 90 marks in the morning exam, and maybe CSAT was very tough, and because of CSAT you are thinking you have failed, but unfortunately you cannot know that now, because that is how the UPSC system is. Okay, you have to wait one full year to know whether you actually passed the morning paper, or it was a CSAT, or is it like morning itself your calculations were wrong, your answer keys which you checked were wrong. So it's a very long journey, and this is how UPSC is. You cannot complain about it, you cannot do anything. Okay, so you have failed. I understand, we understand, we have been seeing this over the years. Okay, students keep trying, and the good thing is there are people who then keep trying, and then on the 8th attempt, in the 9th attempt, they clear it. Okay, the final, very final attempt, after which there is no age this thing for them, and there is no count limit for them, everything is over, but they clear that year. Okay, not only the first stage, all the three stages they clear. So it happens. So it is indeed sad, we know, when you fail exams, but you should know that this is not the end. Okay, unless you have attempts, unless you have the passion inside you, this is not the end. So I'll try to tell you some things, like why it would have been ended like this, why it have failed. Maybe you have given your entire 1 year, 2 year to this, but still you failed. You keep telling, like, I failed again, like I even prelims I'm not able to clear. You telling it is okay, okay, because you are in that pain. But when others come and tell you, please don't take it seriously. Okay, like others will be there, like, you're preparing since this many years, you are wasting your father's money, your mother's money, you are not even going for job properly, you have done various things, and you are still not able to clear prelims. They don't know that prelims is the biggest eliminator. Okay, this time also the count, I'll tell you in another video, I'll tell you, this time the count people who got selected for mains is the lowest ever. Okay, the lowest ever. I think it is 9,200 something. That correct statistics I'll tell you in my next video, but wait for that. Now we'll not discuss that. We are dealing how to cope up with this failure and how to start again. Okay, start again freshly, because you have done all the hard work and you deserve to pass this exam. Okay, you really deserve to pass this exam. So I will try to tell you what could have gone wrong. Okay, so a lot of questions will be there in your mind now. In the last 24 hours, I know many would not have slept, many have cried, they have personally messaged me, they have sent me voice clips and all, they're crying. So it happens. Okay, every year we receive, and we are with them. No matter you pass or fail, whatever is the stage of exam, once you are in my contact list, you are there forever. Okay, so why did I fail? That is what we'll discuss in this video. But there are other things, like how will I face others? This is one thing I'm telling you. UPSC is just a job. Okay, a position for which you have applied for a competitive thing, for which 8 lakh 10 lakh people apply. So you don't have to care like what others think. Okay, whether they know that you're preparing for this, they don't know, it doesn't matter. You have applied for an exam, you didn't get it, means either you would try for it again, or you will go for some other job. It is your personal thing, your father, mother. Other than that, you don't have to convince anybody else about this. Okay, let them come and ask whatever. Let them tell, like, okay, my cousin, someone passed it in first attempt. It's none of your matter. Okay, you just have to tell, I don't care, that is their personal thing, this is my personal thing, I will try as long as I want. So just don't go into or fall into these kind of comments. What to do now, that also in the series of videos which I'm going to do this week, you will come to know. Should I quit my job to prepare, and should I get back into my job now? There are two cases. One is like you are thinking to quit now because you thought your preparation needed that full-time this thing. And some people are there who already quit and wasted 1 year, 2 year. Then what to do? Both these are answered in my another video, which I'll upload today itself. Okay, back to back after this video, I'll upload that also. I didn't put that first because I wanted you to see this first. Okay, then should I go to Delhi for coaching? This is also one thing which already we have answered. If one more thing is that, should I rejoin coaching? Meaning you have already taken 1 year of coaching, 1.5 lakh, 2.5 lakh, how much ever those people take, including your hostel, mess, food and all, around 4 lakh, 5 lakh you waste in a year. So that I'm telling you, as per the UPSC pattern now, it is not worth it. Okay, because UPSC is asking very weird questions which you cannot solve from any coaching material. Okay, you need observation skills, you need a proper 1 year of current affair, and you need the basic static books, and you need lot of practice. With a disciplined way, you need lot of practice. For that, you don't have to go to any coaching institute. I'm not telling like Delhi alone, Delhi, Hyderabad, Bombay, Bangalore, wherever you're going, you don't have to go and sit in a classroom day in and day out, because that is gone, that phase is gone. Okay, now it is not about that classroom coaching, it's a different thing. Okay, so that is, again, I'll focus again all these points in a different video. I'll cover in detail, else the video will go lengthy. Now, should I do part-time teaching, a part-time job, something, that kind of thing? that is recommendable. Okay, if you are a person who have quit your job and you are not able to quickly get into another job, you can do that, because always money is everything. Okay, that again, as I told in that job video, which I will put next one, in that I am talking about that. Okay, money is everything. How much our philosophy people tell, you need money to survive. Okay, so instead of taking it from your father, mother, or relatives, or taking a bank loan, if you can manage something by yourself, that is always good. Okay, then is it worth investing 2 more years? Why I'm telling 2 more years? Because now, if you have failed yesterday, you are going to give the prelims on June 5, 2022. So till that prelims date itself, 1 year is there. Literally 7 months, but it's like 1 year. Okay, so 1 year preparation you need just to give your prelims. After that, you have your mains, your interview, and the result. That will take 1 more year to come. So when you're preparing for 1 year, actually you're investing 2 years into it. Okay, this many people don't understand. When you are starting now 2021, by 2023 only you will come to know that whether you are going to become an IAS or IPS, and the final result I'm telling. So it is like investing 2 more years. So is it worth it or not? It again, it's a matter of discussion. But you have to think for yourself whether this is this really you want in your life. Then who will guide me? Okay, this problem is guide. There is a difference between guidance and then spoon feeding or throwing materials at you. Okay, nowadays there are a lot of Telegram groups and a lot of unwanted thing where you go and join, immediately they'll tell, okay, pay 30 rupees, I'll give you entire 1 year of coaching material, I'll give you Vishnayya's coaching material, I'll give you Waziram, Insights. All these things are available for free now, because someone will join there and they will leak it and they will give it here and there. So this unethical way of thing will not work actually. But this is what happens. When you get a WhatsApp number or Telegram number, you are thinking that people at the opposite end is going to dump you with lot of materials, and with that I am going to pass this exam. But that is a very wrong way. You need guidance, you need mentorship, meaning you need to know what to do and from where to do, not like the material throwing at you, because that you can itself Google and download from somewhere. Okay, so if it's a mentor you are looking for, okay, for every day proper genuine video links of lectures or anything from where you can learn, that thing we will give you. We will not give you any unwanted other institutes coaching materials, because that you can go and find it yourself. We will tell you what to teach, what went wrong. So that is in the next slide I'm going to discuss with you. But if you're new to this channel, please WhatsApp me. Now this failure, many big people including Abdul Kalam have told, fail is equal to first attempt in learning. Okay, so unless you fail, you won't learn. If you don't learn, you won't have experience. If you don't have experience, you will not pass it the next time also. Okay, so failure is okay. But now you will tell like, sir, this is not like first attempt, I have failed and failed and failed 2, 3, 4, 5 times I failed. But that is also part of this journey. Okay, the person who clears this exam in the very first attempt, right? The very first attempt, like there are many people, 22 years, 23 years, they are just passed out from college. They are into that learning this thing already. They can by heart any number of books you give it to them. And luckily that year everything came from the books directly, static part. That is how they cleared in the first time. But nowadays, if you see, very rarely people clear in the first time. Everybody are giving 2 attempt, 3 attempt, 4 attempt, because the pattern of UPSC have changed. They are looking into more dynamic things. They are looking into more like actual bureaucrat kind of person. Okay, not a bookworm kind of person or bookish person who simply by study like a school exam. You have to know the real life experience, the real life observation, everything. Only then you will pass. So failure is part of this journey, and every failure will make you stronger. But if you give up, then it's ending there itself. But if you give one more attempt, what if you pass next time? So failure is not the opposite of success. Okay, it is a part of success. Understand this very basic thing. And when you taste super success after tasting super failure, there's a huge relief. You don't know how much happiness it gives you. Okay, everyone, we all have seen failures. There was a time when nobody supported us, nobody cares about us, but still one day when we fight against all these people, and by ourselves when we clear, right, nobody else can claim our success. It's all our hard work. We have done it ourselves. Then that gives a huge relief to you, huge happiness to you. So that is unmatchable with anything else in this world. So you have to continue doing it if you have attempts to go for. And now I will tell you 8 to 10 mistakes, what would have gone wrong, and then we'll wind up this video. Okay, what is the mistakes? I've discussed this many times, even last year batch I have told this, but please listen till the end. Okay. First thing is no idea about UPSC. Now, when you hear this, you'll be thinking like, what is this person telling? I have been preparing since 2 years, 3 years. I know in and out about UPSC. I know history, all the textbooks, geography, all the textbooks. I know polity, NCERT. I know all the previous year papers. You tell this, but actually, do you know it? Do you know UPSC what they are playing? They are playing mind games with you. You have to know basics of like what is happening in the exam hall, which type of questions to attempt, how many number of questions to attempt. Or I'll tell you examples like during my time, I remember in the exam hall, there are people shamelessly coming with a blue color pen without a black pen and coming and marking. They start marking the OMR sheet, and then the teacher tells you, what are you doing? You have to use black pen. This much big bold letters, it is written on your OMR sheet, which is given to you. The admit card which you carry on to your exam hall, in that it is written black bold. Then it is written in your notification PDF. Everywhere from the starting of the journey, it is written black color pen. But in your whole year of preparation, you were so busy mugging up books and textbooks after textbooks that you don't even know what is UPSC. You don't know that you have to reach there at 9:30. You don't know you have to do this. Or after the prelims, okay, suppose you clear prelims. After that, you don't have any idea like what is called DAF, what is detailed application form 1, what is detailed application form 2. You have to submit this. After that, mains papers happens on a different day. That you don't know. Like GS1 happens in the morning, GS2 happens in the afternoon. This you don't know. You have no idea what they ask in the interview. You don't know that everyone's interview happens in Delhi in a single center. You don't know anything. So when you don't know all this and simply you're mugging up books after books just because your coaching institute told that by heart this, you have no idea about UPSC. Okay, when you are into this journey, you should be the boss of this thing. You know everything. Meaning, suppose a third person, meaning your younger brother or a cousin, a very small child, somebody asks you like, what is this IAS? What is this UPSC exam? You should be able to tell them in such a way that they get convinced of everything. They know, meaning you know everything about it. You know this is how it is. Application will come in February. Exam usually happens in June. Because of COVID, it went to this thing October. And then meanwhile, you have to prepare these many things. And these are the things which are overlapping between prelims and mains. Like world history, social justice, and governance will not be there in prelims, but it will be there in mains. And I have to do answer writing. I have to do this much thing. And there is a question come answer booklet in your mains. It is not like you take back home your question paper. You should know these basic things. What is happening in this exam in the entire journey. Only then you are ready for this exam. Okay. Please don't take your Spectrum textbook or Lakshmikant textbook and read 10 times and tell I know everything about UPSC. You know nothing of this exam. So this may be one of the biggest mistake why you are failing. That is why I made a series of 20 videos of free foundational videos which makes you ready for this. I teach you everything about this exam. Then only I will tell you start studying. Meaning that also start studying from NCERT. We give you a day by day, hour by hour timetable just because I know that you don't know anything. Okay, and I see all my students as beginners. How much ever you have given attempts before, I see you as a beginner because only then you will improve. If you come to me as if you know everything, then you are never going to succeed through my method. Okay. So point number 2, no discipline. Like I told the same thing. You need a timetable. You need an idea. You need to study every day. It's not like 3 days you study or today you will see a motivational video of some topper and then 4-5 days, oh wow, this topper did like this. She wakes up in the morning 5 o'clock. I will also wake up 5 o'clock. She writes a 2-hour answer writing. I will do 2 hours answer writing. She is doing this. Your exam is not dependent on what that person did, because that person, half of the thing they will not even tell on camera and half the thing they tell will be bluffing because they have anyway passed this exam. After getting AIR number 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 100, whatever, what they tell on camera will not be the truth which they went through in the whole year. Okay, they would have day in and day out given their entire effort. That is why they are on camera. That is why they are on the rank list. Okay, but when they tell it, they tell like it's a very easy journey. I don't study 8 hours and all, just 5-6 hours I study, then I chill out with my friends. They simply bluff all this. Okay, you have to give your life to it, means you have to give it. This exam, and it doesn't mean for 14 hours, 15 hours taking a book and studying. It is even when you keep the book aside, you are in your mind thinking about this exam. You are thinking about what to do next. That thing should be always running. That is called 15 hours, 18 hours of preparation. You study the book only 6 hours, 8 hours, but the remaining 6-7 hours also, you are thinking about taking a test or joining something, or maybe tomorrow I'll do one more practice. Tomorrow I'll watch one more YouTube video. You are thinking about it. Okay, you're eating time, drinking time. Always you are passionate about this exam. That is called discipline, and that should be there for the full 1 year, not just the 7 months before prelims. After that also, till your interview also, every gap which you get, there is no holiday for you. Okay, every day your mind should be towards UPSC. So that is one thing mistake which many people do. Timetable, as I told, is part of it. Okay, you have to have a short term, long term, weekly, monthly, every kind of timetable you have to have. Daily. Okay, you have to know like, okay, this morning if I'm doing, my newspaper reading has to complete. It has to complete before 10 o'clock. I will not read after that. Okay, and tomorrow I will again do this. If I'm doing NCERT, I will not in between get confused about Polity, Lakshmikant, and I will not take it out, because my job today is to read my NCERT chapter number 6. So I will do this. I make sure that anybody asks me any question about this thing from chapter number 6, I will do it. So you have to have a specific timetable, because you are not doing this to complete some goal and prove to someone else that, see, I completed all these books. Nobody cares. Okay, nobody literally cares what you did today. You have to care that whether you did it, whether today 6th standard is complete, tomorrow I will do the 7th standard NCERT. Okay, simply to prove to someone, don't do anything. No passion or goal. As I told, this exam, many people nowadays, it's like a fashion. Like people go for engineering studies, or people going for bank jobs. Like back to back, you see, 1 year it will be like everybody are applying for bank jobs. Next year, everybody are looking for MBA higher studies. So now it's like UPSC is in trend. Let me go and see UPSC. It is not like that. You have to be passionate. You have to be wanting to do something for the country, because this job is the only job which gives you that power. Okay, you become a district collector, you become a police IPS, whatever, they give you a power. A district is given to you, a circle is given to you, and you are in charge of that entire place. Okay, so you are getting right or getting the privilege to serve others. So you should have that passion or goal to do that. Not like I will sit in a AC room or they'll give a government bungalow or something. It's if that is the thing driving you, then you can do any other job. You do IT job or you go on site and work for 2 years, you will get that much money that you can build your own villa. Okay, you don't need a government job for that. It is about what are you going to do through this, okay, including the good golden time you are going to get at Mussoorie. The training which is happening there, that is one of the most golden phase. After that, you will be into job. So all this you should be passionate about. I want to do that. I want to be part of that process. This process you have to enjoy. Okay, it's not about applying here and then seeing your AIR1. The journey through that. Okay, reading every textbook, understanding every textbook, going and defeating UPSC. UPSC is trying to challenge you. You are going to defeat it. Okay, so you have to be on top of that. Not sticking to the goal. Same thing. You prepare for UPSC, you decide, okay, 100 rupee form only, let me go and try, apply this. After that, what happens is you hear that, okay, your friend, he's applied for railways, he has got other thing. He has applied for bank job, he has got thing. He's going to on-site, he's doing this thing. She's starting interior designing course. If you get diverted, your mind get diverted that, okay, that is also there, then you are not going to pass this exam, because half-heartedly UPSC cannot be passed. Your entire heart has to be given to it. You have to think about this exam all the time. In between, if you think like, okay, he has bought a new car, I am still here in poverty, here I am like depending on my father's income, I am taken loan, and you are sad and sitting here and then studying, you are not going to pass. You have to have that dedication that this is my goal, I have decided it, and my one full year I will try. After that, if I fail, it's okay. But my one full year, I will see to it that I give my best. I give my 100%. I will not care what others tell. I will not care what others are doing in their life. Okay, so you have to stick to the goal. Then being unethical. Now, like 5 points is like you are deciding to the goal. Okay, now you decided, you have started your preparation. First day, what you will do? You will not simply go and download all the things from people. You can download what is free, but stealing it from others. Like, anyway, I will not prepare, I will not join any coaching institute. These mentors are simply bakwas people. They will tell whatever. Why should I listen to these mentors? Why should I listen to this thing? I know half of the things. These people are simply trying to make money through YouTube and platforms. I don't want to listen to them. We are all telling you this out of experience. Okay, when we have gone through these phases, we have also failed. We have also reached several stages. So we know how it feels. So when you do something, when you start your journey with a mistake, when you start your journey by shortcuts, you are trying to always do like, okay, I will just skip through these videos. Maybe these videos alone will be enough. I don't need to read the actual Lakshmikant. Why waste time on 700-page textbook? They are doing it in 15 videos anyway. It is okay to watch videos, but you should read each and every textbook at least once or twice fully cover to cover. Okay, every book I am telling, whether it is NCERT, whether it is Spectrum, whether it is Lakshmikant, you should be correctly, when somebody asks like money bill or ordinary bill, you should know that, okay, this is in chapter number this thing, Parliament chapter number 22, particular this, they have given a table, they have given a this thing, they have given a box. That you should know. You should literally, there is by-hearting. There is a lot of by-hearting involved. Even though I tell understanding, observation and all, there is a lot of factual things which you need to know. If you see last 3 years paper, it is like that. They're asking you factual dates, names, person's name, places. They're asking you things. Okay, so you need to know the textbook by heart. Okay, and then you have to watch videos to see what extra information I am getting. And it is easy for revision also when there are genuine videos. I know there are many institutes which they simply skip 5-10 pages and then take randomly. So it is never a replica of your Lakshmikant. So that's actually shortcuts, and that is actually going to make you lose. You should not follow such channels who is skipping lot of things which is important. You should only follow them who is actually taking identical replica of your textbook, but in a little more crispy way or a little bit understanding way, little animations, which will stay in your mind, because visual learning is always better than reading black and white textbook. Okay, but that should not be your primary source. Read the textbook and then go. So never go for unethical methods, never go for shortcut methods. If you have to invest something in your test series or in your textbooks, please buy them. Always don't think like, okay, some old topper will give me, somebody will give me. Nobody literally cares for you. Buy at least that 5-10 textbook. It is everything in Amazon, Flipkart, it is there, or PDFs online, many are available for free, or buy the Kindle edition from Amazon. Buy the basic 5-6 textbook. Okay, because you are doing it for yourself. So invest that little bit money into that. Test series also, if you need 1 or 2 institutes, pay for it. 1 or 2 institutes, buy that test series. Remaining, if you get it for free, get it for 3 years. It's not very like big crime for that. These days everything is online, you can get it. But if you depend only on things which someone will give for free, then you may get maybe wrong materials. Maybe you will think like, okay, everybody is studying this, I will also study, but finally you will fail. So please don't do that. Then silliness. This again is part of that first foundation thing only. No idea about things and asking silly questions. Like you will come and watch my economics video, immediately the first comment, okay, first comment is like, sir, when will the next video come? What will be this thing? When will you complete this? Sir, why are you not doing geography? If you go and simply listen to that video, this person is commenting because he has not even listened. In that video, clearly we would have told, this is the index. We are targeting like every Sunday we are planning lectures. Next video will come by this day. Please give your comments. But this person did not even click on the video. Seeing the thumbnail, he started his essays in the comment section. Or he will see the video and then will not go and check the playlist, will not go and check like whether actually this person has taught geography or history. These are not like a UPSC aspirant talent you need just a basic common sense. If you like one lecture, go and look the other tabs, go and look the community tab. WhatsApp number is given, come and ask there. In the comment section, don't do your drama there, okay, as if this channel has not told you anything properly. You should not be silly. You should show your maturity level from the beginning of your journey. Always you should be on top of the other students. Okay, if you are like any other student, simply by hearting and school level memory or IQ level you have, then it will not grow. Okay, you have to think big, you have to think mature, you have to think like a bureaucrat or an aspirant or a person who is actually going to be in that AIR 1. Always aim rank 1. I always tell that, always aim the rank 1. But in the final stage, overall stage, not like in prelims you have to score 150, 180, because it's not worth it. Prelims you get 80 or 90 nowadays, you pass it. So you just have to pass that exam. But don't be silly. And then fearing. Fearing is part of this. You have to fear this exam because this fear is tougher. This is the toughest exam in this country. Okay, one of the toughest. There are many other exams also. But this is one of the most unpredictable, one of the weird, because there is no proper syllabus. Everything under the sun, including the sun, you have to study. Okay, that is what is about this exam I can tell. You have to study everything. So you will get scared. Even like 2 days before the result, people are telling, sir, I am afraid. What if I don't clear? That is part of this. You have to be feared because you have done a lot of hard work. So you will be tensed. The people who don't prepare, they don't have any fear because they anyway know they are going to pass. They are going to fail. If they pass, it is a lottery for them. Okay, by luck, by fluke, they passed. But actually who prepared, you will fear. It is part of it. So enjoy that also. Enjoy that fear also. Enjoy that process as I told. Study format and test series again. Go join anywhere you want, but please join. Please join somewhere for a test series or for a timetable or for a mains writing, anything. Interview guidance later. Okay, don't think of interview guidance and all now. Your job is to know the syllabus, prelims and mains and optionals and ethics and essay. You need to know the syllabus. You have to read from standard textbook. You have to daily practice. You have to do this. That doesn't mean day one itself take some answer and start writing because you have no idea how it will be. Nobody is there to correct your papers. How will you know whether it's right or wrong? You have to have a process. That is why even in our test series and all, we first 2 months, 3 months, we make you read all the books. After that only, we even start the test series. Okay, prelims anyway, it's our PDF format, meaning you have to read it. That is why we start the prelims on day one itself. That too not day one. After 15 days of your NCERT reading only, I even give you the first NCERT test. Okay, for reading. So that is how it should be. If any coaching is telling, okay, today onwards morning, let's start one answer, you will simply copy from here and there and you are not going to pass. Okay, so have a format. Go and inquire. Okay, now you have failed. Take 2 days, 3 days time to go and check the entire internet. Go and Google. Go and search. Because only then, if you enjoy this, okay, the failure which you have got now, that failure, maybe next time it's also a failure, but that you have to go with full enthusiasm. Okay, success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. If you are depressed phase, if you are overconfident, any extreme left or right, positive or negative, that is bad for you. You have to be in the middle path. You have to go with that passion. You have to go with that enthusiasm. Only then you will reach there. Okay, and the earlier you start, earlier you win. If you are now going to sit next 15 days and cry, you are going to do the same thing again. Okay, you have to have a big dream. And even other people should be jealous of you. Like, how come this person is sitting and studying? How come this person is not stopping? He's every day sitting and studying. He's every day doing and practice. Whenever we see he's positive, he's telling good things. Like whenever we discuss a political issue, he knows everything. He knows the actual crux of it. He's not taking political stance. He's talking to you with sense. He's talking to you with logic. People should look up to you because you have a dream. You have a passion. You are doing it with full sincerity. Okay, so start early, because if you keep telling, what if I fail again? What if I fail again? Then you will never pass. Because what if you succeed? What if you succeed next time? 6-7 months are there. 6-7 months you can easily complete entire syllabus. You just need to study every day. Okay. Even if you're a veteran, it's good. Even if you're a fresher, it's good. Whatever stage you are, you can clear. We are trying to do this. We are trying to give you entire free lectures of everything free. If you see GS 1, 2, 3, 4, mains, prelims, ethics, optional, essay, everything lectures are there for free. Okay. Optional is little less often as of now, but we are working on it. But it's completely free. Because we target genuine serious aspirants who have a potential to become rank holders. Okay, so please, if you are new to this channel, you can decide. You have to go towards success, you have to go towards failure. It is completely your decision. This free thing will continue from your mobile phone or from laptop. Daily you will get video links. Daily you can watch these things. Join our test series and get a timetable which will make you study from day one. Everything is there. And if anything which in our channel has helped you, maybe last year or previous year or this year, please leave a comment also, because we need to improvise. Only then we can help you. Okay. but you have to help us by giving this comment. So that's why I always tell, help us help you reach your goal. Okay, because it's possible. Okay, if you have the passion, it is completely possible. So I'll come up with the next video main about the job thing which people are asking, like should I quit my job? That will be the next video, and then more videos are in pipeline, so wait for it. Please stop getting depressed. This 1 day 2 day relax, and then WhatsApp me. We will start from scratch again. Okay, we will go and clear the next time. Okay, so thank you and have a nice day.